Some royals lost titles simply for choosing love. Others quietly vanished after hidden scandals, but none of these royals left willingly. Whether pressured behind palace walls, cut off from divorce, or stripped of their birthright, each faced an exit that they never wanted. And despite their fame, the true stories behind their departures remain rarely spoken about. Therefore, in today's video, we're talking about 12 royals who left their families, but not by choice. So without further ado, let's begin. At number 12, we've got Princess Cristina of Spain. She's the younger daughter of King Juan Carlos I and his wife Queen Sofia. She's the sixth in line of succession to the Spanish throne after her brother Felipe VI's children, her sister Infanta Elena, Duchess of Lugo, and Elena's children, Felipe and Victoria. She was forced out of royalty because of a money-related investigation. From 2013 to 2017, Cristina was investigated for possible mismanagement involving a company she co-owned with her husband. The investigation centered on the mismanagement centered around the money, relating to her husband's business dealings, particularly through the Nous Institute. According to South China Morning Post, in June 2015, King Felipe VI officially stripped Cristina of her dukedom following a private announcement. This decision was made when the entire controversy was going on. Since 2011, Cristina and her husband have been excluded from royal official engagements and other duties to protect the royal family's reputation. Cristina's trial began January 2016, where she faced issues related to tax and wealth. She denied any knowledge of her husband's dealings and claimed that she trusted him to handle their finances. In February 2017, Cristina was acquitted of all charges, though she was ordered to pay a fine. Cristina and Inaki divorced in 2023 after separating in 2021 following public revelations of his other relationship. At number 11, we've got Prince Friso of Orange-Nassau. He was the second son of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands and Claus von Amsberg, and younger brother King William Alexander. Friso was a member of the Dutch royal family, but because of his marriage without an act of consent in 2004, he lost his membership in the Dutch royal house and was no longer in the line of succession to the throne. Prince Friso announced his engagement to Mabel Weiss-Smit in June 2003. However, the Dutch government did not seek parliamentary approval for the marriage due to concerns about Mabel's past, including her association with a known antisocial Klaus Bruinsma. However, Prince Friso insisted on marrying her regardless of the government's stance and also her past, which meant that he would lose his rights to the throne. By marrying without consent, Prince Friso had to relinquish his membership to the Dutch royal house and his succession rights to the throne. According to Royal Central, Prince Friso passed away August 12, 2013 at the age of 44 due to complications from a skiing accident in Austria in 2012. However, his wife, Princess Mabel of Orange-Nassau, and their two daughters, Countess Luana and Countess Zaria of Orange-Nassau, are not members of the royal house, though they remain part of the extended Dutch royal family. Next, we've got Count Felix Monpezat. He is the younger son of Prince Joachim and his first wife, Alexandra, Countess of Frederiksberg. He is the grandson of Queen Margaret II and Prince Henrik, and a nephew of King Frederick X. He was forced out of the royal family when Queen Margaret II announced that as of January 1, 2023, her grandchildren, including Prince Joachim's children, Prince Nikolai, Prince Felix, Prince Henrik, and Princess Athena, would no longer hold the titles of princess or prince. Instead, they would be known as counts and countesses of Monpezat. This decision aimed to allow them to live more private lives without the formal duties associated with being members of the royal house. According to Hello magazine, Countess Alexandra, Felix's mother, expressed surprise and sadness over the decision, stating that the children felt their identities were being taken away. Count Felix is currently studying international shipping and trade at Copenhagen Business School in Copenhagen. He began his studies in 2022 after graduating from Gemel Hellerup Gymnasium. Felix is currently single after splitting up from his girlfriend, Mai Sophie Eller, a Chilean-Danish actress. Despite losing his princely title, Count Felix remains seventh in line to the Danish throne. Count Felix of Monpezat's expulsion from the royal family, as his title was changed by Queen Margaret II, was to streamline the royal family's structure. At number 9, we've got Princess Mako Komuro, formerly Princess Akashino. She is the Japanese art historian and former member of the Japanese imperial family. She is the eldest child of Crown Prince Fumihito and Crown Princess Kiko, niece of Emperor Naruhito, and granddaughter of Emperor Emeritus Akihito and his wife, Empress Emerita Mashiko. Princess Mako was, quote, forced out of the royal family as she chose to leave due to her marriage to a commoner, Kei Komuro. Mako and Kei Komuro announced their engagement in 2017, but their wedding was delayed due to a financial dispute involving Komoro's mother and her former fiancé. The couple finally married October 26, 2021 in a subdued ceremony without traditional royal rites. The marriage faced significant public scrutiny, with many questioning Komoro's financial intentions and sustainability as a husband for Princess. Mako developed PTSD due to the intense media pressure and negative public reaction. Mako declined the traditional payment of about $1.3 million offered to royal women who leave the family upon marriage, making her the first to do so since the Second Great Upheaval. After her marriage, Mako moved to New York with her husband, where she is expected to find employment, according to the CBC's website. Next, we've got Martha Louise of Norway. She is a Norwegian self-described clairvoyant businesswoman and a member of the Norwegian royal family. Although she's not a member of the royal house and has no public role, she is married to American conspiracy theorist Derek Verrett. Princess Martha Louise was, quote, forced out of the royalty and chose to step down from her royal duties in 2022. Martha Louise faced criticism for using her royal title in commercial ventures, particularly in her work as a self-described clairvoyant. In 2019, she agreed not to use her title for business purposes, but she continued to face criticism for the exploiting of her royal status. According to DW, her relationship with American self-proclaimed shaman Derek Verrett, whom she married in 2024, has been controversial to say the least. The couple has been criticized for linking their commercial activities to Martha Louise's royal status, despite her promises to avoid doing so. Martha Louise has faced significant media scrutiny as well and public disapproval in Norway. Her claims of being clairvoyant and her involvement in alternative medicine have been met with skepticism, leading to calls for her to relinquish her royal title. This incident has impacted her public image, and she has had a strained relationship with Norwegian media ever since, leading to a boycott of local media outlets. This tension has further complicated her public image and that of the royal family. Some royals stepped back for love, others left after quiet divorces, but these next ones, they didn't choose to go. They were officially stripped of their titles in one way or another, and it changed their lives outright. At number 7, we've got Srirasmi Suwadee, Thailand. Formerly known as Princess Srirasmi, royal consort to the Crown Prince of Thailand, she is the former member of the royal family of Thailand. She was the third consort of the then Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn, now Rama X, from February 2001 to December 2014. She was forced out of the royal family for multiple allegations involving her and her family. In late 2014, several members of the Srirasmi family were rounded up and tried for various issues, including dishonesty, wrong use of power, wealth mismanagement, and defaming the monarchy. Her uncle, Pongpat Chayapane, a former head of the Central Investigation Bureau, was accused of running a network of anti-socialism and was sentenced to spend his life in enclosed captivity. Her siblings were also implicated in the issue. Her brother, Notapol Suwadee, was rounded up for illegal detention, while her sister, Sudathip, was involved in using royal connections to secure exclusive business deals. According to Kavsad English, in 2015, Srirasmi's parents were issued to spend some parts of their life in enclosure for defaming the monarchy and making false claims against a neighbor. As a result of the issue, Srirasmi's royal title was revoked and forced to revert to her commoner surname, Suwadee. She resigned from her status as a member of the royal family and moved out of the palace. Next, we've got Sarah, Duchess of York, also known by her nickname Fergie. She is a British author, philanthropist, television personality, and member of the extended British royal family. She is the former wife of Prince Andrew, Duke of York, who is the second son of Queen Elizabeth II and a younger brother of Charles III. Sarah Ferguson was, quote, forced out of the royal family and faced significant challenges and controversies that led to her estrangement. The couple's marriage faced difficulties due to Prince Andrew's naval duties, which kept him away from home for extended periods. They announced their separation in March 1992, and Sarah ceased carrying out public engagements on behalf of the Queen. In August 1992, tabloids published photos of Sarah with her financial advisor, John Bryan, which further strained her relationship with the royal family. The couple divorced in 1996, after which Sarah relinquished her style as Her Royal Highness, though she retained the title Duchess of York. Sarah Ferguson retains the title Duchess of York, but is no longer involved in official duties. According to Marie Claire, she officially attends family events such as weddings, but is not fully integrated into royal life. Despite their controversies, Sarah has maintained a public presence through writing and media presences. She has published several books and has been involved in various business ventures. At number 5, we've got Princess Tessy of Luxembourg. She's a Luxembourgish businesswoman and a nonprofit executive. She's a former member of the Grand Ducal family of Luxembourg, and as the ex-wife of Prince Louis of Luxembourg, who is the third son of Henry, Grand Duke of Luxembourg. She was forced out from the royal family after her divorce. Upon her marriage, Tessy did not immediately receive royal titles. However, on Luxembourg's National Day in 2009, she was granted the title of Princess of Luxembourg and Princess of Bourbon-Parma, along with her style, Her Royal Highness. Her sons were also given the title Prince of Nassau. In January 2017, the Grand Ducal Court announced the separation of Prince Louis and Princess Tessy, intending to divorce. The divorce proceedings took place in London, where the couple was residing at the time. The divorce was finalized April 4, 2019. As a result of the divorce, Princess Tessy lost her royal titles, including Princess of Luxembourg and Princess of Bourbon-Parma. She was no longer referred to as Her Royal Highness and was removed from the Luxembourg royal family's official website. According to Vardags, the divorce was contentious, with Tessy seeking a settlement in the UK courts, which are known for more generous financial settlements. This move was likely seen as challenging the traditional financial arrangements within the royal family. Next, we've got Princess Ayako Moriya of Japan. Formerly Princess Ayako of Takamata, she is the former member of the Imperial House of Japan and the youngest of three daughters of Norihito, Prince of Takamata, and Hisako, Princess Takamata. Princess Ayako was forced out of her royal family as she chose to leave due to her marriage to a commoner, Kei Moriya, on October 29, 2018. As a member of the imperial family, she held the title of Her Imperial Highness and was involved in various charities and cultural activities. According to Japan's imperial household law, female members of the imperial house must renounce their royal status upon marrying a commoner. This law does not apply to male members of the imperial family who marry commoners. According to Economic Times, after her marriage, Ayako Moriya lost her imperial title and is now known as Mrs. Kei Moriya. She and her husband have three sons born in 2019, 2022, and 2024. Ayako continues to be involved in cultural and charitable activities. She retained her honorary positions with the Canada-Japan Society and the Japan Sea Cadet Federation despite leaving the imperial family. Her decision to leave the imperial family was in line with Japanese tradition. Upon leaving the imperial family, Ayako received a one-time payment of around $950,000 to support her transition to life outside of the royal family. At number 3, we've got Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. He's a member of the British royal family. As a younger son of King Charles III and Diana, Princess of Wales, he is fifth in line to succession to the British throne. Prince Harry was kind of forced out of the royal family as he chose to step back from his senior royal duties. He and his wife, Meghan, faced intense media scrutiny, which they felt was unsustainable for their mental health and family life. They sought a more private life, particularly for their children, away from the constant media attention in the UK. They also aimed to become financially independent, which is not possible while they were senior members of the royal family. They wanted to pursue their own business ventures and philanthropic efforts without relying on the royal family's financial support. Meghan Markle herself faced negative press coverage, which contributed to their decision to leave. Prince Harry felt that the royal family did not adequately support them in addressing these issues. The couple sought a simpler, more peaceful life in a smaller community, which they found in Monticello, California. According to People magazine, while they stepped back from senior royal duties, they remain members of the royal family. However, Prince Harry has lost his honorary military appointments. Next, we've got Ubolratana Rajakanya of Thailand. She is a member of the Thai royal family. She is the eldest child of King Bhumibol Adulyadej and Queen Sirikhet, and the elder sister of the current king, Vajiralongkorn. Princess Ubolratana was forced out of the royal family and chose to leave her royal status due to her marriage to a commoner. In 1972, she married Peter Ladd Jensen, an American citizen. This marriage led to her relinquishing her royal title, as her parents, the king and the queen at the time, strongly opposed the union. She lived in the United States for 26 years under the name of Mrs. Julie Jensen before returning to Thailand in 2001. This decision was in line with Thai royal tradition, which requires female members of the royal family to give up their titles upon marrying a commoner. After her divorce in 1998, Princess Ubolratana returned to Thailand and assumed her royal duties again. She began participating in ceremonies and established several charitable foundations focused on improving the lives of disadvantaged people. Despite her return to royal life, she is styled as Princess Ubolratana without the formal title of Her Royal Highness. She failed to regain her full royal status. Her father never reinstated her title. According to the Christian Science Mirror, the initial repercussions of Princess Ubolratana's departure from the royal family were intense. And at number 1, Count Nikolai of Monpezat. He's the eldest son of Prince Joachim and his first wife Alexandra, Countess of Fredericksburg, the eldest grandchild of Queen Margaret II and Prince Henrik, and the eldest nephew of King Frederick X. Count Nikolai was forced out of the royal family, and he had his title changed by his grandmother, Queen Margaret II. In September 2022, it was announced that the children of Prince Joachim would lose their princely titles as of January 1st, 2023. This decision was made to allow them to, quote, shape their own lives to a much greater extent without being limited by the special considerations and duties that a formal affiliation with the Royal House of Denmark as an institution involves. Since January 1st, 2003, Nikolai is known as His Excellency Count Nikolai of Monpezat rather than, quote, His Highness Prince Nikolai of Denmark. Despite the title change, Count Nikolai remains in the line of succession to the Danish throne. He is currently 6th in line. According to some sources, though, others place him 7th. The title change has been seen as a way to give Count Nikolai more freedom to pursue his interests. According to Times Now, he has expressed mixed feelings about the change, initially feeling, quote, shocked and confused, but also seeing it as an opportunity to be more independent. Now with this, we wrap up this video. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you find our channel interesting, then subscribe to it. Thank you. See you in the next video.